What's up, y'all? Got you another unboxing here, another little quick look, and we're gonna go ahead and sight this one in and everything on this same video here. And as you can see by the box here, there ain't much disguising what this one actually is. We got a Ruger American Rimfire rifle here. This is something I've been kind of wanting to pick up. Well, I've been wanting to pick up some kind of Ruger bolt action rifle, as y'all know. But the thing with me is I'm not a hunter, so for me to go out and buy a larger caliber, a hunting type of caliber bolt action rifle, it kind of felt like a waste to me almost. So I wanted to pick up a little bolt action rifle, but I wanted to get something that I would use and I could do some testing and stuff with. So without further ado here, what we got is the Ruger American Rimfire, and we got it in 22 Magnum. So I was on the fence between 22 Magnum and 17 HMR, but I figured 22 Magnum, I've got a lot of the ammunition already. Got plenty different variety. I can do a lot of testing, and I got pistols. Y'all know my little revolvers, my heritage to shoot 22 Magnum. I may end up getting a 17 too, but probably a different kind. I've got my eyes on one already, actually, so y'all stay tuned for that. But I thought 22 Magnum was a good choice because the only thing I've got to test 22 Magnum out of right now are those little heritage revolvers, and they're all well and good as far as testing like handguns and all, but wanted something I could do a little range testing with, so this is what we picked up. So let me get the box out of the way and I'll show y'all what we get in it. Alright, so as you can see, of course, you get the rifle itself. You get an extra stock module, which has got a higher cheek riser on it. You can see there. This thing's so long, I can't hardly get it all in picture. But see, it's got a higher comb height on it. So in case you get a scope that's on high risers or whatever, just make sure you get a good eye placement on it. You get your boomstick hanging target, of course, as always. You get your instruction manual, your NRA propaganda, and your nice little Ruger sticker as always, and of course you get your bolt, and also one 9-round rotary magazine for it. So let me put the bolt in this thing and get it wiped down a little bit, and we'll take a look at it. Alright, I got it all assembled together and oiled down real good, wiped down and everything, got all the stickers off of it. So let's just do a little quick look at it. Obviously, like I say, it's a bolt action Ruger American Rimfire, chambered in 22 Magnum. It is the 22-inch barrel version, so it's the full size one here. Seems to be a pretty nice rifle so far. The specs on it and all seem really nice. The price was a good price point on it. So like I say, it's 22-inch barrel. It is a cold hammer forged barrel, so should be nice and accurate. You got some little sights on it. You got the standard flip up Ruger notch type of rear sight adjustable there, and then you got your nice fiber optic green sight on the front of it. It is a synthetic stock, like I was saying earlier. It's got a tang safety on it, so you got safe and fire there on the back. Got the obviously bolt action. Your bolt there, it's got a nice little bolt release there. No need to pull the trigger or anything like that. The bolt feels really nice and smooth. Comes with a 9-round magazine. It's got an extended magazine release on it. That's considered extended there. So 9-round rotary magazine. Now it also will take the 15-round 22 Magnum magazines, the BX15s for 22 Magnums. So I got one of those, and I got an extra 9-round one. So we got a couple extra magazines for it. It is it's a free floated barrel. It uses what Ruger calls their power bedding system. So free floated barrel on it, like I say, should be nice and accurate. The tang safety, I mentioned that. It's got supposed to have a super nice trigger on it. As you can see there, it's a fully adjustable trigger. The Ruger Marksman adjustable trigger is what they call it. All steel trigger there. Adjustable between 3 and 5 pounds. Most of what I've read from this say it comes from the factory at about 3.5. So we're going to try it out without doing any adjustments. If you do have to adjust it, you just pull the action out of the stock there, and there's a little screw in there you use to adjust your trigger weight. So that's pretty nice. Should be a real nice trigger on it. It's got the 3/8-inch dovetail scope mounts machined into your top of your receiver here, and it's also drilled and tapped if you want to put your little weaver rail section on there. So either way you want to do it, we're probably just going to use the dovetails. I've got a little cheap scope I'm going to stick on it, so we'll use those dovetails that's built into it. Talked about the receiver bolt release. It's got some sling swivel studs already built into it. You see the one in the front there, and then you got the one in the back right there. And that one in the back is actually the way you change these stock modules if you want to. All you do is just simply unscrew that, and you'll see where it goes in the other one. You put the stock module in, screw your sling swivel stud back on there. Changes out nice and quick. It's a 1 in 14 twist, 22-inch barrel. Total weight on it 6 pounds for the total entire firearm there. So 6 pound weight on it. But yeah, so far from what I'm seeing, it looks like a nice rifle, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and bore sight it off the camera. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that. I'm gonna stick a little, like I said, cheap little scope on it, like 3x9x40 or something like that on it. Stick the scope on it and get it bore sighted, and then we'll go out to the range and we'll see if we can sight this thing in and see how she shoots. All right, y'all, let's see what this thing will do. I got it bore sighted in off the camera after I unboxed it just a few minutes ago. I sighted it inside at about 20 yards. So first thing I'm gonna do is go on this little yellow steel target. Y'all see it up here in the corner on one of these sides. I'm gonna go on this 30-yard steel target just to make sure I'm on at 10. That's 10-inch round, 10-inch steel at 30 yards. So I should be on from there. Bore sighting usually gets it pretty close here lately. So yeah, I'm gonna put several shots on it at 30 just to see where I'm at, and then I'll stretch y'all out to 100 and we'll see what kind of groups we can do with it. Now, I'm gonna be using this 30 grain VMAX, Hornady VMAX. These things are smoking, man. 2200 at the muzzle, 1421 at 100 yards. So these are some fast rounds for sure. So I'm using these because I got the most of these of all of them. So I got us 9 rounds loaded up here. Like I say, we're gonna put some on that 30 down there. I'll get this empty thing out of there. Put some on this 30, and these are the very first shots through this, so hopefully it all goes well. I don't see any problems with it, so hopefully we'll be just fine. And that bolt feels really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how this trigger does too. So I don't have the best stand here. I don't have anything to rest my stock on. I left my daggone shooting vise at the house, so hopefully I don't have to do too much adjusting on this thing. Let's see what we get at 30 yards. Alright, a little bit high from where I was aiming. I don't know if that was me or just the sight being off. Man, this trigger feels nice. I can tell y'all that for a fact. Super nice. Let's see what we got. Alright. Grouping up nice. It is a little bit high though. That's probably good though, high at 30. A little tiny bit anyway. Nice tight group on it though. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I say, I could probably do even better if I had it locked in, something holding my stock back here. I'm a little bit wobbly. Just getting them in there though. That was 9 of them. So that's a pretty doggone good group for 30 yards just off the bore sight. That's a little bit high. I was aiming pretty much center of that black painted circle, so that's a little bit high. But at 30 yards, that might be okay. So I'm gonna move y'all on out there. I'll put some paper targets out there at 100 yards, and we'll see what happens out that way. All right, y'all, I got you set up down there at 100. You should be seeing a little picture-in-picture. Got us 9 more of these Hornady 30 grain VMAXs loaded up at 100. I'll be honest with you, man, I can't even hardly see that target down there. I'm gonna pump him all the way up to 9 zooms, but whew, it's still gonna be rough, I'll be honest with you. But hopefully we'll get a little something going on. I wish I'd have brought my doggone vise, my shooting vise. It'd have been a much steadier time sighting this in, but we're gonna see what we can do. Y'all probably be able to see better than I can. Even at 9, I can just barely see anything down there. I'm gonna shoot for that big black upper left target there. See what we can do. Here we go. Alright, shooting a little high. Yeah, definitely a little high. Grouping up fairly decent for my wobbly. I mean, I'm wobbling all over the place, y'all. I ain't even joking. Whew, I pulled that one for sure. I'm so wobbly, y'all. Really wish I would have had my vise. I'm wobbly, man. This gun shoots really good though. Trigger's really nice. It is hot as fire out here too, man. I think that was 9, wasn't it? Yeah, that was 9. So not too terrible, not great by any means. And we're getting rained on here again, man. It's one thing after another out here. So I'm going to go down there and take a better, closer look at it and see what I can figure out. And then I'll probably make some adjustments and we'll try a group with this Aguila here. All right, y'all, I made a few adjustments. I moved my scope down 2 inches and left 2 inches. That seems like about my main group down there. Several of them were stacked on top of each other. Y'all probably saw in the picture, but I think it was still a little bit high and right. So I moved it down about 2 inches, left about 2 inches. It's probably going to be off again now because I'm switching up the rounds here. We're going to try some of these Aguila semi-jacketed soft points. These are calling for 1875 out of the muzzle, so a couple hundred feet per second slower. Well, actually about 400 feet per second slower, so right much difference. But we're going to see what happens, and this is where we're going to leave it on this one because honestly I just feel like at this point, if I keep adjusting without a vise, I'm just fighting my own wobble and fighting my own sway. And be honest with you, it's hotter than fire out here, man. That rain came and cooled it down some, but now the sun's back out and it's feeling like a sauna out here, buddy. So we're gonna leave this wherever it lays for sure. So let's put another group down there. This time I'm gonna shoot at the at that green paper target. I'm gonna go for dead center of that green paper one. So let's see what happens here. And I can't see nothing on that. I mean, absolutely nothing, because it's not a shooting sea and I just can't see nothing. I just can't see a thing down there, y'all. Nothing. I feel like I jerked that bad. Just really can't see a thing down there. I don't know if I can see any better with my binoculars or not. Yeah, I literally just can't see a thing. I'm gonna run down there right quick and see what's going on down there. All right, I went down there, as y'all can already see, I'm sure, man, them are all over the place. Part of that, I'm sure, is probably me wobbling down here and can't see it good, but I don't know, maybe it also ain't really fond of this ammo versus that Hornady, but I'm gonna put a few more shots on it down there and just finish up and see what it looks like at the end. Alright, y'all, unfortunately the camera had other plans there. It cut off right when I was about to finish them other shots up, so I went ahead and did them anyway. I'm going to roll in the footage out there from the target, so y'all should be seeing that anyhow, but I went ahead and finished out that 9-round magazine. We're going to call it for today, man. It's hot as heck out here, and I feel like if I do any more adjustment at this point, I'm just going to be fighting my sway without my vise here, so I'm definitely going to bring my vise out here, and we're going to do a little more testing on it. But as y'all saw the VMAX there, it did pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with that right now. I think some of these over here flyers were my swaying, so you know, I'm gonna blame that on myself. I'm definitely not blaming it on the rifle, because the rifle did excellent, no malfunctions whatsoever. It shoots excellent trigger on it, so I'm happy with that for right now. Now this Aguila over here, that's a different story. I'm not really satisfied with that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, all 9 shots there. That's about a 4-inch group at 100 yards. That definitely ain't good. So part of that's probably me swaying without my vise. Part of it's probably the ammo being different, a lot slower ammo after it's sighted in for this fast ammo. So we'll revisit that for sure. But like I say, as for the rifle did excellent. No malfunction whatsoever. It shoots really nice and smooth shooting. Action's nice and smooth on it. Trigger is excellent on it. So very happy with the rifle for sure. So we can't hold nothing against that one. So but y'all stay tuned. We're gonna bring some more ammo out here when it ain't so daggone hot, and when I got my proper vise and all that, so we can really dial it in. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, so when I do upload that new stuff, you can check it out. I got a bunch of different 22 Magnum ammo types, so we're gonna do some group testing on that once I get her definitely dialed in. So y'all make sure you subscribe so you can catch that as soon as I upload that stuff. I got plenty more stuff coming. Check my Amazon affiliate link down below in the description. Like I always ask you, if you do your shopping through Amazon anyway, go through that link first. It don't cost you an extra penny, and it does help out the channel some. We get a little kickback on whatever you buy after going through that link. So some of y'all have been using that. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. So again, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about the little 22 Magnum Ruger American. If y'all got one, what do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. So stay tuned for more, like I said. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.